What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Locked On Sharks, the premier hockey podcast covering your favorite team in the Bay Area. They have a tough back-to-back weekend schedule. And by tough, I mean they're playing the best team in the league, Florida, on Saturday. They're playing like the second to fourth best team in the league on Sunday against Carolina. It's going to be interesting, and we're going to try to figure out what's going to happen. And apparently just be optimistic because you guys want that.
Yes. All green, all roses.
They're actually winning the Stanley Cup after beating Washington.
Yes, of course. Can't confirm.
You're Locked On Sharks, your daily podcast on the San Jose Sharks. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
I'm your host and painful to listen to, Kyle Demetrius, and back with me as always is co-host and noted crybaby, JD. I'm surprised that somebody called you a crybaby when you're the guy that's like, the whole season, I think the Sharks can make the playoffs. I'm the one that doesn't like the Sharks.
Yeah. And I think very much has been like somebody called us, I'm the Ritalin to your ADHD. It's like, which fair, but yeah. I don't know. I just noted crybaby was I was giggling to myself for a little bit on that one.
It was funny. Honestly, I don't take offense to it. I mean, like, can't please everybody. So
we know who we are. So
yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to give if you guys want the Sharks are amazing and they can do no wrong, go listen to Fin Factor, Teal Town. Be gone. That's what you want, go there. We're gonna try to take a bigger look at things, and yeah. That's just.
And we never said we were right about anything. I mean, even though we have notedly saved the franchise at one point, but it's like we're just putting our opinions out there on what we think they should do, and we get very much like, oh, you guys are idiots because you think that Ryan Merkley should be playing, or Noah Gregor shouldn't be playing and stuff like that, and it's like we've always said our whole brand is we're just two idiots with microphones who just like to talk about the Sharks, so That's what we are, and we're going to continue to do that. And like you said, if we something that we don't like, or we again we know we are not smarter than Bob Bugner, and but like we're just two idiots with microphones who want to talk about the Sharks. So
yeah, and you can't hurt me because somebody DM'd me the other day and asked if I was single. So there you go. It was not my girlfriend.
It was me.
She doesn't have Twitter. It also wasn't JD. It was JD's wife.
Who's not on Twitter either.
I didn't say it was on Twitter.
Oh.
The Sharks. Okay, let's just get this out of the way right now. Florida Panthers.
Very good at hockey.
They go line one. Tell me if you think this is better than every line the Sharks have. Carter Verhaeghe, Alex Barkov, Owen Tippett. It's pretty good because they have Barkov.
Yeah.
Second line. Jonathan Huberdeau, Sam Bennett, Anthony Duclair.
Pretty good.
Not bad. Third line, Mason Marchmont, Anton Lundell, and Sam Reinhart. Pretty good. Anton Lundell is sneaky under the radar, having a Calder season. He's not quite Lucas Raymond, but he's having or Zegras. Well, I think he actually's got more points than Zegras, to be honest.
Yeah, but Zegras is the highlight, especially tonight after the Michigan goal. Zegras has the highlight stuff too. So
true, but yeah,
anyway.
True. Lundell's having a really good season as a rookie, and he's on their third line.
Yep.
And then their fourth line is a dude I've never heard of, Ryan Lomberg, and Eetu Luosterainen, which is fun to say, and Frank Vetrano. And then their defense is rock solid. Mackenzie Weegar and Aaron Ekblad, which is like Aaron Ekblad is like a Norris contender, and Mackenzie Weegar is like an analytics Norris contender, so that's always fun.
Yep.
Gustav Forsling, Radko Gudas, Lucas Carlson, and Brandon Montour. And then their goalies are Spencer Knight, rookie sensation, and the resurgent Sergei Bobrovsky. Boy,
where would the Panthers' third line? Where would they fit on these Sharks? Like, would they be the top line, or are they probably the second line on the Sharks?
Second,
yeah.
Because so like Hurdle, Meyer, Barabanov is a legitimately amazing first line.
Yeah.
That's good. The second line is Couture, Dahlin,
Balsers,
Gregor. That's the problem. Is that like Dahlin and Marchman, let's say they cancel each other out. Couture is probably a bit better than Lundell. He's having a good season.
Yeah.
Sam Reinhart is really just way better than
Yes.
than what they got going on. But like, I don't know. I'm not optimistic for the Florida game. I'm optimistic a little bit for the Carolina game, but it is on the second night of back-to-back. And yes, I know everybody, Florida lost to Seattle.
Yes, but
I'm aware. There's 82 games. It happens, but Seattle or Florida also has like 60 points. So like losing to Seattle isn't like that. It doesn't matter to them. It just does. Whoopsie daisy.
I'll just go out and crush Tampa 9-3 or something like that. So I did a little bit of math today. So the since the COVID break, the Panthers after tonight's game, they've scored 70 goals in 15 games. I think it's like 4.5 goals a game or something like that, something ridiculous like that. So 4.6666, yeah. That's really good. The Sharks at that same time have scored 41 goals and around 3, which is respectable, 3 goals a game, but yeah. They can just roll 4 lines constantly, and they're just everything they put out is better than what you've got. Their defense is good. Their goaltending, Barbowski's been good. Spencer Knight's, we think he's going to be great. Yeah, it's this game is going to be.
Their first power play unit is Sam Reinhart, Anthony Duclair, Jonathan Huberdeau, Alex Barkov, and Aaron Ekblad. Their second power play unit is Sam Bennett, Anton Lundell, Owen Tippett, Carter Verhaeghe, and Brandon Montour. Like it's
and
they're legitimately the best team in the NHL. Analysis over. Should we just do an ad and go on to Carolina?
Even talking about their power play. So like I was tweeting about it, and then our friend Armando, who hosts the Locked On Panthers, said after the COVID break, their power play is clicking at over 25% right now. So it's just like the Sharks cannot draw do not get into a special teams battle. Well, actually, just don't get into a special teams battle. And you basically just need Reimer to stand on his head and basically do like a 38 of 40 shot save type of thing, and just pray that you get some scoring. But I am not optimistic about this game.
No, I am not either. I think they speed bag somebody tonight, like 4-1. We're recording this on Thursday night.
Vegas, who is probably the second best team in the West after Colorado.
Yeah, they beat them 4-1. They put up it was 1-1 after the first, then 2-1, and then 4-2. They put up a casual 30 shots. Oh no, wait, they put up more than that. I think they switched goalies. No, they put up 30 shots and then scored 2 empty netters. Yeah, Florida's good.
Yeah, Robin Lehner, he's pretty good at goal.
Not bad. Let me tell you that.
So.
I honestly, I don't. JD just crossed himself for people that aren't looking. I don't know what you guys want from us, because if we say that they're going to get smoked and then they lose 2-1, people are going to be like, "Wow, you guys are dumb." And
there's just no matchup where you're like, okay, the Sharks have an edge here, right? Unless that top line just goes Super Saiyan for the Sharks and Reimer stands on his head. That's literally the only path I see, where it's one of those like Timo continues to prove that he should be a Hart candidate, and then James Reimer is just like how we saw against against the Caps, where he's just outstanding all night. And that's the path to victory for the Sharks. So
yeah,
let's eat some Built Bars.
Built Bars. The protein bar that tastes
snack.
like Built Bars, the goddamn snack that tastes like a chocolate bar. The reason that it tastes like a chocolate bar, I gotta say candy bar. Our audience is mostly American. Anyway, chocolate bars is Canadian for candy bar. The reason they taste like candy bars is that they're covered in 100% real chocolate, and they don't have that waxy, chalky, poisony, gross taste that you get. You go to the gas station, you go to like 7-Eleven, you're like, oh, I'll grab a little protein bar, and you grab it. It's like peanut butter chocolate, and it just tastes like chalk. You're like, ugh, it tastes like chemicals. Not going to happen, especially because, again, you go to the 7-Eleven, you got chocolate, peanut butter chocolate, maybe like a mint chocolate, maybe a cookies and cream. You got all those with Built Bar, but you also got cherry barcia, you got coconut brownie, you got regular coconut, you got double chocolate, you have limited time flavors like that caramel apple situation. There's a key lime thing going on. There's a rocky road for a minute. We're hoping for some sort of Easter flavor. Peeps. I don't even like Peeps. I just want a Peeps flavored Built Bar. That would be fun. Get it done. Built Bar. And the good thing is that when you grab a Built Bar, you don't have to worry about all those pesky calories because they only have about 130. They only got 4 grams of sugar, 4 net carbs, and 17 grams of protein, whereas your typical candy bar has about 240 calories, 30 grams of sugar, and dozens of net carbs. So go to built.com. They always have new flavors, new limited flavors. They always have different things going on. But you can also get a promo code there, and it's LOCKED15 just down here, and you'll get 15% off your order. So use promo code LOCKED15. That's LOCKED15 for 15% off at built.com. Moving right along here. The Carolina Hurricanes, a.k.a. cheap asses. It's annoying that they did 2 really dumb moves this offseason and are being rewarded.
They're getting rewarded for it. Yeah.
So we'll stop when we get to dumb move number 1. So they line up Toivo Teravainen, Sebastian Aho, Seth Jarvis, who is 19 and a rookie, and he's awesome.
Loved him in his draft. Yeah. We covered.
Yeah. That line is amazing. Their second line, also incredible because it's Andrei Svechnikov, Vincent Trocheck, and Martin Necas. Yeah. Absolutely outrageous situation going on here. Third line, stop me if you think that the Sharks have no shot now. Nino Niederreiter, Jordan Staal, Jesper Fast. Great third line.
Mm-hmm.
And then we come to the mistake. Steven Lawrence, whoever that guy is. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, the $6.1 million man who was offer sheeted out of pure spite.
Oh, there's 3 dumb moves. This 3. So anyway, yeah. I forgot about the Jesper
Fast?
No, or the Kotkaniemi one.
That's the biggest dumb move. $6.1 million play 4th line center because Tom Dundon's feelings were hurt and he had a cry and a stomp and he had to
Kevin LeBanc just get the side-eyed monkey gif when he sees that.
Yeah. Derek Stepan's also in this line, but yeah, that's a poor offer sheet right there. That's bad. But anyway, it's working out for them. They're doing well. Defense. Oh yeah, this is the other mistake. I mean, Jakob Slavin and Tony DeAngelo. Tony DeAngelo sucks as a person, but I mean, like he's playing good on their team. So
yes,
for like $1 million. So that's all they wanted. They didn't care, and people forget now. So Brady Shea and Brett Pesce, and then Ian Cole, Ethan Bear. Mistake number 3 is that Alexander Nedeljkovic is no longer their goaltender of the future or now, and he went away for like $3 million, and they had to sign Frederick Anderson and Antti Ranta.
Anderson's been good this year, but like
he's been good, but he's not Nedeljkovic.
You could have been like, okay, I'm done. I don't have to worry about my goaltending for the next 10 years. So.
Yeah, Nedeljkovic only wanted like $4 million or something. I don't know. Maybe
but they had to save that money to offer sheet people.
I hope it's sad that Bergeron retired he quit because Martin Necas is up for offer sheeting.
just constantly back and forth.
The Sharks should offer sheet Necas though. That'd be sick. And you know that if you have a half decent rookie coming up, they'll just offer sheet him and take him off your hands. So because Tom Dundon is mad. He's big mad. He's poor and he's mad.
So why do you feel a little bit more optimistic about this game compared to, well, we know the Panthers are really, really good, but why do you feel a little bit more optimistic about this one?
I think their goaltending is a little bit worse. I'm not as scared of their defense as I am with Florida. And also they barely beat Ottawa tonight. So
yeah, I mean, but you say that.
The big thing here is though that San Jose's playing Carolina on the second night of a back-to-back on the road trip. So like the Cards, not only is Carolina like 3rd in the league in points or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick when we're talking.
They are 4th in the league in goals for. 1st in goals allowed, so they don't even give like their defense is still really good. And then they are 4th in the league. They're tied with 4th in the league with Pittsburgh, and then the Rangers at 60 points.
So
with 40 games played. So
which means that they're 4 games behind the Panthers. So if they win them all, they'll have 68 points and be ahead. Colorado would, I think, technically pass them. They're like one of the 4 best teams in the league. Like Florida, Colorado, Tampa, Carolina, Rangers, Pittsburgh, Toronto is probably like the power 7, right?
Yeah. Then I
think Toronto's like maybe behind them.
Yeah, they're 55 points right now, but they have games in hand too. And
Yeah,
then
so
like
I think
you know,
that's
Vegas, they're a little bit further behind points, but they've had a ton of injuries and they're coming, so type of thing.
yeah,
So
I think right now. So Carolina is definitely in the top echelon of the league. You could if you were to say that Carolina is the second best team in the league, I
Mhm.
wouldn't argue with you.
I think
I
the
mean?
thing though with them is like they're just not putting beat downs like Florida is, where they just come in and just bully people and just like, oh, 5, 6, 7 goals. Okay, cool. We're gonna do that. Where Carolina's winning games, but they're just not doing that dominant fashion like
Yeah.
the Panthers are. So
The Carolina's scary though, because like Sebastian Aho is amazing.
yeah.
Svechnikov is amazing. Trocheck is an incredible 2C. Tara Vinan's awesome. Seth Jarvis is an awesome rookie. Natchez is like a young budding superstar. Jordan Stahl's on their like they have a ton of people. Jakub Slavin's still like Brett Pesci's good. He's on their second D pair. You know what I mean? Like Ethan
Yeah.
Bear is on their bottom pair.
He was getting healthy scratched, I think, Ethan Bear. Like that's how good their team is. Like he would be like playing like top 4 minutes for the Sharks. Like
yeah, it's gonna be a rough weekend. And if the Sharks claw out a win, like kudos to them, because it statistically should not happen.
yeah, it's like you said, this is the meat of the schedule right here between, you know, a Lightning game, a Caps game, this trip, and then a Lightning game to bookend it.
And then it doesn't really let up because like Vegas and stuff is coming around.
Yeah, then they still have to play the entire Pacific for a bunch of games. So
and Nashville's in there. Like it's not ideal, but I mean, it's if they can somehow find a way to win one of these games, I think that would be a pleasant surprise, and it would show something.
That'd be
it would show something about the Sharks. It's just statistically highly unlikely.
Yeah, you know, and it's like as they've been a very gutty team, and every time we've counted out the Sharks, they seem to kind of respond with something, you know, and that was a very nice win against the Caps, especially after coming off a beatdown by the Lightning. It's just these are upper like these are you could picture both these teams winning the cup this year, like easily picture both the teams. So
I picked Florida to win the cup. Actually, I picked Florida, Colorado as my final.
We both picked, we had the same pick there, where it's just like and both those teams are just steamrolling people right now. So yeah, if the Sharks play these games tough and, you know, they win a game, or, you know, like then we can have another conversation on Monday. But it's just, especially with how shorthanded they are, Reimer's probably gonna have to start both games because the Hill's still day to day right now. You know, so it's just like
that's even worse. That makes me feel worse for the Carolina game. You don't want goalie starting back to back.
Yeah, and you know, Zach. Well, I mean, folk hero Zach Slachenko to the rescue here. So
please don't do that to the poor kid.
So yeah, it's this very, very worried about this weekend. So,
but yeah,
you know what I'm not worried about?
Gambling.
Especially when we use our friends over at Bet Online. Bet Online would like to wish you a happy new betting year as we continue the march to the playoffs and beyond. Bet Online remains the #1 spot for the best sports wagering action for 2022. New year, new updated desktop and mobile website. So sign up today and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use the promo code LOCKEDON to get started. From football, basketball, hockey, boxing, UFC, right to your favorite Vegas casino games. Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers available for 2022. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts.
All right. Let's fry it up.
Ooh. Well, before that, so our predictions for the weekend.
Oh, I don't know. 5-0 and 7-1.
1 goal between the two. Well,
sure. Why not?
Okay, here's a good one. Over under 10 goals scored combined between the two games. Sorry.
Are we saying 9.5 or 10.5?
So 9.5. So that's 9.5. So
over.
Get a nice like.
The only reason I say over is because I think Florida could ring it up. Not as worried against Carolina, because did San Jose beat Carolina earlier in the season?
Did beat them 2-1 earlier this year. This is the first time they're playing the Panthers this year.
Not as worried. Oh, they have to play the Panthers again this year?
They have to play the Panthers. We didn't even talk about our good friend Joe Thornton. It's like barely cracking the lineup like with them.
Do you think they play him just to like?
Oh yeah,
the Sharks?
I think they play him against the Sharks just as especially when they come to San Jose. He's definitely 100% making the like.
It's so sad that we just don't care anymore. He's old man. He's like 70 games away from Patrick Marleau's all-time games played record.
Yes.
So if he comes back next year and can find some regular work, I mean, it's not out of the question that Joe Thornton is the all-time game played guy, which is wild because he has been hurt a lot.
Yeah. He does. He's got 6 points in 22 games played. 4 goals, 2 assists.
It's sad that he keeps getting scratched. It's just
But I
sad.
mean, like, that lineup is ridiculous.
I know, but he deserves better. He's better than every single player on that team will ever be.
But
he is. Joe Thornton's like what, the 20th best player of all time? 25?
Like 101.
Fair. Even if he's 101, I can tell you who's not getting past 101: Barkov and Huberdeau.
Yeah. But if he gets his name on the cup, then good for it. Like, yeah, good for him. So,
oh yeah, fully support it, 100% support it. This isn't a Toronto situation. Everybody can cheer for Florida. It's just sad that a living legend has fallen amongst our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Jerry Rice playing on the Raiders.
Or,
the Seahawks. Did he play on the Seahawks? Oh,
yeah,
God.
The Seahawks. I think it was like Denver too, is where he ended his career. Just those ones are always tough. So,
Joe Montana on the Chiefs.
Yeah, at least he brought them to the playoffs. But anyway, I'll take the slight under on the 9.5. I think it'll be 9. I'll go 9. I'll say a 5-4. I'll say the Panthers win 5-3, and then I'll say a 4-2 Hurricanes victory.
I'm saying 7-3. And then 4-1.
Yeah. Oof. So
okay, Fries, give us your third.
My third fry is Nicholas Milosh. Scored his first NHL goal. You get the nice goofy smile. So good for him. Really proud. Yes.
Okay, my third star will be Jacob Magna for the same reasons.
Yes, nice. So my second fry of the week, I'm going to go Timo Meyer because he was the third star of the week, even and was definitely robbed of it, of being the first star. And you can't change my mind on that.
My second star is James Reimer. Seems like he's back.
Got
a little something cooking up. Maybe he is. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully Father Time hasn't caught up to him, but it seems like he's back. So welcome back.
Hopefully, yeah.
Because
he's
do you think his friends call him? I think his friends call him Jimmy.
Jimmy, yeah. I think so. He seems like a Jimmy. Yeah. My first star, I'm going to go a little off the board.
Is it yourself again?
No. I'm going to go Ethan Cardwell, the forgotten name in the Sharks draft class. Since beginning of the year, dude has 16 points in like 18 games. Been killing it.
Well, he's also old.
He's a year older. He was an overager, but like still, I think he's the forgotten name in the Sharks draft class.
Yeah, well, he's forgotten because he's only got 16 points in 18 games.
No, since the beginning of the year. So,
yeah, he's only got 16 points in 18 games.
That's good.
Not really.
Anyway, he's been killing it. So
there was an obvious choice.
Oh, who's yours?
Well, I'm not picking him because I go with Sharks only, but there was an obvious choice. My first star is Timo Meyer because he's the boss.
Sorry, I got that wrong. He has 16 points in 9 games. My bad. Sorry.
There we go. I take it all back because 16 points in 18 games isn't very good for an overager.
Yeah,
that's not very good. 16 points in 9 games is great. That's almost 2 points a game. That's what I want to see.
Yes,
that is sick. Bad. So there we go. I was very confused there when you didn't pick Gannon Larocque, who is literally third in defensive scoring in the WHL. Yes. And looks like an absolute stud, and you didn't pick him, and you went with Ethan Cardwell, who
because we've talked about Larocque. I feel like Cardwell kind of slips under the radar with us. So
well, when you throw out false stats,
let's see,
16 points in 18 games.
Sorry, 16 points in 9 games. So
that is sick. Good job, Ethan Cardwell. Answer our emails.
Worst fry of the week to JD.
Yeah, the three tomatoes of the week. What's
the soggy fries.
3 broccolis of the week.
The soggy fries that you find in the car seat a week later of the week is to JD.
They're soggy. Mine usually get hard.
Yeah, just
calcify.
My sister, that was her. Like when we were both like little kids, she would like put the fries and like in the seat to like hide them, and and then she'd like pull out fries and start eating them in the car. And my parents were like, "Where'd you get fries from?" And she's like, "I don't know," and just munching like week old fries in the car.
God, that's disgusting. Okay,
anyway,
if you would like to talk about fries.
Emails. Do you have?
One time I puked on my brother in his car seat. I just leaned over and was like, "What?" all over top of him. And then like my parents were like, "What's happening back there?" And I was like, "Nothing." Just puking all over him, just sitting in a puddle of yak. It was gross. Anyway, if you would like to get at us and tell us that we're beautiful, or slide into our DMs, or say that we're stupid, or that we need new blinds, or that JD is a neophyte, you can do that on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Locked on, yeah, Locked on Shark. Neophyte. Put the thesaurus away, guy. You're not a Shakespeare villain.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Locked on Sharks. We're active on there. All of our work goes up. You can always get a hold of us on all of them. LockedOnSharks@gmail.com. I'm too lazy to open my phone right now. If you have an email list, thank you for your service. Yeah, Paul's languishing. So sorry. Sorry, Paul. We'll get back to you. Don't worry. Listen to us. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, the usual places. I'm missing one. YouTube. I'm literally staring at the screen. You can watch us. I think we're getting closer to 550. I think we're like 16, 15 people away.
10 away now. So
10 away. There we go. Slowly but surely we'll get to 550 and then 600 and continue on. You can just subscribe and not actually watch us. It's totally fine. We're okay with that. We're good. Or you can watch us. Doesn't matter. I'm getting a ring light on Monday, so I'll get rid of the Instagram background color.
And some blinds.
Nice hue. It's like Valencia. No, this is more like Sierra. XX Pro. It's XX Pro. JD, noted crybaby. Is that my fry hole?
Kyle, noted ADHD guy. Is that called Demetrius? Thank you for making us your first listen. Go check out Locked On Bets if you want to win some money, especially with the NFL playoffs this weekend. I like the Chiefs and I like the Niners personally. And then go check out Locked On NHL, especially the YouTube thing. They put together a nice little kind of 10-minute long video of what happened from the night before on the NHL. And go check out any of the other amazing podcasts on the Locked On Network, such as
Locked On Heat.
There you go. Bye, friends.
Arrivederci.